presentation. Now we just got one more presentation left. Team Y. Please give a warm welcome to Team Progenics.
Thank you. Hi guys, my name's Emily.
And my name is Sarah.
And we'll be representing Progenics Team Y, which talks about cord blood and cord blood tissue. So first of all, what exactly is progenics? So like I mentioned previously, we're talking about cord blood and cord blood tissue. And cord blood and cord blood tissue is what comes along with it's the leftover blood and tissue after giving birth. And this blood has a lot of unspecialized stem cells that can be used to treat a number of diseases. So the issue that we're aiming to solve and the people that are affected by the issue is what I'm going to be answering here. So first of all, the issue that we're aiming to solve is that this is a great idea and a new scientific discovery that can help change a lot of lives. However, it's not a process that is widely known and not a process that a lot of people participate in, but it is something that can affect anyone, and anyone could be saved or even contribute to this cause. Our business aims to help these issues by providing individuals who have these diseases with a support, as well as promoting research and trying to come up with more technological advances in this area. So in terms of a business overview, I'll be focusing on our model and our vision. So how our business earn this money or acquire any sort of funding? So first of all, our primary goal is getting government grants as well as mass marketing through any sort of charities that want to help out with our cause. Additionally, we could have public donations through GoFundMes from actual patients and people that were directly affected. Finally, we're going to collaborate with hospitals as well as any other healthcare facilities in order to get donations and send the cord blood faster, as well as promote the business within the hospital to all the patients.
Now I'm going to be going over the key objectives and the metrics we're going to use to collect the quantitative data. So first of all, our first objective will be to promote our business on social media and in other various locations, such as healthcare facilities. We'll be targeting young couples who are planning to have children or older couples who are planning to have other children. And we are going to measure our progress of our successful marketing campaign through the number of click-throughs on social media, such as Instagram and Twitter, which are social media platforms that young couples often use. For our second objection, we are going to reach out to other businesses and healthcare facilities to collaborate, allowing us to promote the business within these areas. For many young couples, they often visit facilities such as ultrasound centers, and if we promote our business there, we have a likelier chance of reaching out to our target audience, which is younger couples. We're going to be measuring the progress of our collaborations through remembering the number and the referrals of the couples referred to Progenics. Finally, we are going to expand locations to wherever cord banks are necessary, including in hospitals and other private healthcare facilities. Now I'm going to be going over the timeline as well as predicted statistics of our business plan. So we are going to start campaigning and promoting on social media. Then we'll be looking for various collaborations with hospitals and other healthcare facilities. We'll be establishing banks nearby hospital and other healthcare facility locations so that cord blood can be sent faster to and through from those locations. Finally, after 2 years, we'll be checking the number of referrals, the number of collaborations, and the number of click-throughs on social media. And here is a graph of our sales over time, over a 2-year period. Nextly, I'm going to go over our marketing and sales plan. So how we plan to reach our customers is through, once again, online social media presence, such as Instagram and Twitter, as well as directly advertising our program in healthcare facilities. When young couples enter healthcare facilities wanting to test for ultrasound, for example, we can promote this business, our business, to these people as they will be likely wanting to use their cord blood later in the future. We're also going to be establishing partnerships with certified healthcare providers in order to gain more credibility. And finally, we'll be establishing a social media platform to provide more insight onto what our business does and the services we offer to our customers. And this is an example of one of the posters that we may be hanging in our healthcare facilities. Thank Thank you for listening. Does anyone have any questions?
Okay, I have a question. You said you would be setting up banks close by hospitals, so they would take the raw material, which would be the afterbirth. Now, it seems to me that this would require a massive setup. So could you walk us through what a bank, a center would look like, and what equipment you would need, and what would be the cost?
So we're going to be establishing banks nearby said healthcare facilities. We're going to be needing to rent buildings, buy materials, equipment, all of this. We're planning to gain the money to buy these equipment through government grants, fundraising, as well as through perhaps bank loans. And we'll be trying to establish our bank reserves near those facilities in order to make the transportation of cord blood as fast as possible.
Additionally, just adding on to that, this is an idea, like progenics is not a new concept that we're coming up with. We're slowly trying to produce it. So by looking at other blood banks that are actually doing this right now, the way that they're doing it is similar to what we said, but obviously a lot more technical. The way they're doing it is they're trying to get people, like Sarah mentioned, they're asking people about how it's working, and they're collecting the blood directly from the umbilical cord after. So basically, after the umbilical cord and the placenta is removed, the amount of blood, 97% of all the cells there are possible and viable for this sort of research. So they're collecting all of that and using that to fund further research in order to create an actual model that we could use.
Any other questions?
Since your product involves medical, will you anticipate any regulatory requirements for you to be able to do that?
Let me answer. Okay, so like you said, when we were doing research, there was a lot of regulatory issues because there is the issue of ethics. A lot of people do not believe in the ethical implications that connect with progenics, as it is taking cord blood and well as umbilical cord tissues. So in terms of regulatory standards, the hospitals that we are looking at that do produce like progenics and stuff related to cord blood and tissues, they do have regulatory ethical confirmance where they have provided with both research and funding. They've said that it's a viable source and it's not damaging anything.
In addition, this service is not exactly provided to customers if the customers do not want it. If the customers would like to have access to the placenta or cord blood in the future, then they can ask and pay for the service. However, if they refuse to have the service because of moral or ethical issues, then they can simply choose to not accept the progenic service. Any other questions? Okay, thank you.
At all before I joined CYC. Right now, I'm literally improvising right now. I think Matthew's pretty annoyed that I'm just dragging it on, but I was able to learn so much from CYC, whether it was public speaking, understanding about STEM, entrepreneurship, business, marketing, all of these different things. And I really hope that all of you guys understood and were able to take away something like that as well. Whether it was understanding something new, like being able to format an Excel spreadsheet, or if it was just to be able to make new friends from other schools that you weren't able to connect with previously. I really hope that CYC has been able to give you something that you didn't have before you joined our program.
Inspirational words and talk about his experiences. So please welcome Honorary John McCollum.
Thank you very much. Pleasure to be back here in Markham. I was a member of Parliament here for 17 happy years, and it's great to be back in this building where I've spent many hours in the past. And I was really impressed by all the presentations. And I was asked to say something about your career plans, but what I heard in the presentations suggests to me you already have a lot of that figured out. So that is terrific to hear. But let me just very briefly give you a few ideas about careers. 3 things. 1, education is important, but be flexible. 2, see the world and seek out diversity. And 3, career is important, but family and friends are even more important. Those 3 things. On the first, as a university professor for 17 years, you would not expect me to deny that education is important. And I obviously do. I think education is the key to get to where you want to be. So I say get educated, get well educated, but I don't tell you how. You may want to do global warming, and we heard a lot about that. That's a key area. You may want to be a doctor, a lawyer, a business person, an actor, a musician, artist, whatever, a skilled technician. All of these are important fields, and I would not tell you what to do, but get well trained. But the other thing is stay flexible, and I'll tell you my experience here. I spent 17 years as a professor, 6 years in a bank, not really a banker. My lending limit was always 0. But I was chief economist of Royal Bank for 6 years. And then I was in politics and ambassador for 19 years. But the point is that 6 months before I became a banker, I never thought I would ever work for a bank. And 6 months before I went into politics, I never thought I would ever go into politics. So things happen in life. Things that you get new ideas, or people come up to you and suggest things. Things change. So get educated, do the best you can in whatever field you choose, but be flexible, because things might happen that will change your path, as happened with me. Second point, seek out diversity and see the world. Well, I did that. I mean, I'm a white guy, right? But I married a Chinese woman. We had 3 children. 3 sons, all of them married Chinese wives. Now we have 6 grandchildren aged 1 to 5, all of them 3/4 Chinese. So I think you could say I found diversity, and it has certainly enriched my life. You could even say it's not very diverse, because my family now is all Chinese, except for me, I'm a token white. But still, it's kind of diverse from the point of view of myself. And I think that is really life enriching. And it takes money to see the world. And if you can, great. But just Toronto. We're very lucky in Toronto that we are probably the most multicultural city in the whole world. So you could see many different races, religions, kinds of people without leaving the GTA or without leaving Markham. And so I would encourage you to do that. And the last thing I would say is what you do in your career is important, obviously, but it's not as important as your life, your spouse, your family, your children, your friends. And I say that as a politician, because a former politician, because especially in politics, you get so caught up in it that you hardly ever see your family sometimes. And the divorce rate among politicians is high. Luckily for me, it all worked out, but it doesn't for everybody. So, and when you stop being a politician, what you have left is your friends and your family. And so you must always, I think, set the top priority on maintaining the relationship and nurturing your relationship with your family over and above your career. And I must say I didn't always do that. I should have, but I didn't always. But now I realize that is the most important thing in your life. So anyway, great to be back in Markham. Congratulations again to the competitors, and thank you all very much.
So part of the CYC is that we are able to give so many opportunities to different students. Like I was talking about earlier about how I know how to talk now. Like that entire, whatever I was saying earlier was completely improv, because Matthew told me to start saying that, and I did. And there was no preparation beforehand. So CYC does give you a lot of opportunities, and along with that comes with recognition. So I believe Honorary John McCallum has someone to acknowledge who is here with us today.
Nicole?
Please give a warm round of applause to Nicole Chow for receiving the CYC award.
Nicole, please come up. Congratulations.
Thank you.
This is for you, I think. And also Andrew as well. There he is.
With the trophy here.
Andrew, congratulations.
Okay. Congratulations.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
He's a real politician. I'm only an ex-one.
About your CYC experience and what it's given you?
Yeah, sure. So I'm obviously very grateful for the CYC, this organization, which I just recently joined this year during the spring 2023 session. Since I've joined, though, I've experienced so many wonderful things. I met so many different people from my last team, all the friends I made from that session, and now from this session, all the people who I've worked with have really offered me so many new insights, and I've learned so much from being a part of the CYC. It taught me some really important concepts like hard work, dedication, and really setting a goal and striving for that, which I've done in both of these sessions where we've had to come up with a really pressing environmental issue, and which we've tried our best to come up with a solution and be able to solve it. And for that, the CYC, I found that as my most memorable experience here. And obviously, I guess the award for going to the Cambridge International Summer Academy, I can't not mention that. So this summer, I did win that award through a 50% scholarship, and I got to go to Cambridge, England for 2 weeks, and that was really the highlight of my entire summer. It was the first time I'd ever traveled out of country without any family, and so I learned so many key life skills from traveling with Nicole and some other CYC students. That was a really fun experience going to Cambridge. I actually got to study at Cambridge, so one of Cambridge's campuses was where we kind of lived in and kind of studied with so many other students from around the world. So the Cambridge International Academy summer school program obviously is an international program. There are students from Canada, Portugal, France, China, and obviously England themselves. So I got to meet many new students from very diverse backgrounds and perspectives, and so I got to learn so much from them and kind of broaden my whole perspective on the world while still learning some subjects they offered there at the summer school. So I specifically chose in terms of subjects, I learned about economics and finance. And so my professor was an actual associate professor and lecturer at the University of Cambridge. And so I learned so many new kind of concepts in the areas of macroeconomics and finance, which I didn't know before and which are so unique to Cambridge academics. And so I'm very grateful for that learning. This whole experience was just a really fun vacation. It combined both education and tourism. So we did get to also visit places like London, Oxford, obviously Cambridge, which is where we were based. And so it was just a really fun experience. We spent 2 days visiting London, 1 day Oxford, and the rest were just Cambridge. And so we got to see so many cool attractions while still getting in that learning experience, which are the two things which I really got out of that trip with. So I really treasured those moments from the trip, and overall being able to make so many new friends there and experience all these wonderful attractions with them was just very nice, and that's why I valued the most from the CYC and the summer program. Thank you.
Nicole, would you also like to say some words about being the winner of the CYC award?
Yeah, so hi, my name is Nicole. I'm the VP here at CYC of Community Service. Also, congrats to Andrew, too. Last term, I was the champion winner of the CYC Award, and we both got the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to attend the Cambridge International Academy for 2 weeks through the CYC Award. I just want to start off by thanking Linda and the incredible team at the CYC for the opportunity to study at Cambridge, in the UK at Cambridge University. I'm sure Andrew would agree that this experience changed our life in so many ways, and we're grateful for the CYC's ongoing support for our academic journey. Andrew kind of already mentioned this. So the 2-week program, you get to choose 2 subjects, and it really depends on what you want to go into, whether you want to go into business or science. There's subjects there at Cambridge for anyone, and it really helped me because I wanted to go into business and law. So the economics and international relations course really helped me to prepare for post-secondary. And adding on to the academics, you also have time to travel to London and Oxford in your free time. So that was the highlight for me, is seeing all the attractions like the Buckingham Palace and the London Eye. And of course, you'll also have the chance to try their famous fish and chips. So that was really unique to me too. And you also get to meet a lot of students from all around the world, like people from the UK, people from China, people from Portugal, like Andrew mentioned. So you really get to make strong connections and meet new friends as well. So overall, it was an honor to receive the CYC Award and study at such a prestigious university. And this experience wouldn't have been possible without the support and leadership of CYC and also Linda. So thank you to you guys for providing so many wonderful opportunities, such as the CYC Award, to help empower youth and reach their fullest potential. Thank you.
First of all, I'd like to welcome Joe Chang, Peter Wales, and Julie Cao to introduce the third place winner of today's competition.
So Haley, how do you think we should do this? Should we have them all talk at the same time? Shout the name out?
Do you guys want to all yell the name at the same time, or do you want to have one person say it? Okay.
Okay.
Oh, here.
Okay, you guys all ready? The winner is Team J, Wise Share. Congratulations.
Please come to the stage to accept your award.
The photo, they go in the front. Now just a photo, we're going to have everybody stand in front of the podium here so we can get a clear shot of everyone together. You guys can come in too.
You guys come to the front. You can go to the front. Oh.
Congratulations to Team D, Green Wave.
Congratulations.
Go ahead. Competition. Please welcome Honorable John McCallum, Augustine Young, and Dwight Stewart to announce the first place winner.
Okay, everybody, the moment you've been waiting for. It's Team C, Waypoint. Congratulations. I'll give you that. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Here.
Congratulations. Thank you very much.
Yeah, let's have everyone come to the front, please, to take a big photo.
Okay.
Okay. This is the vote at the very bottom of the form you guys have voted for. So we're going to have Jeff Ma come up here and present us with the fan favorite vote winner.
Very good, Matthew.
I'm good. How are you, Jeffrey?
Good, thank you. So the winner is Team A, Waste Swap.
One more photo.
They don't. Yeah, we don't have that too.
These for you guys to win things. It might not be a medal, but there's some other cool prizes that we do have. We can start our holiday party now, where we're going to be giving you guys food, opportunities to win prizes like I've mentioned numerous times today. There's also going to be a bingo going around that you guys can fill out. I promise it's not a boring bingo, and if you do think it's boring, I'll be really insulted because I had to make it. It's going to be handed out to you guys, and you guys have the opportunity to be networking and meeting other people from other schools that you didn't have the opportunity to reach out to previously. For example, if you thought someone from a different team was really cool, but you weren't able to talk to them beforehand, this is now your opportunity.
Yes, so there's going to be food here, there's going to be a fun bingo activity, and once you complete the bingo card, give it back to us, we'll give you a prize. So everyone here has the opportunity to win some cool CYC prizes, and also make sure to stay tuned for updates on our next session. The registrations for CYC Spring 2024 is coming up, and the applications are open very soon, so make sure you stay tuned on our Instagram, follow us, and if you do post anything on your social medias, make sure to tag us with this hashtag here and our account for a chance to be featured. Volunteer hours. Yeah. And also, after, we will be having a volunteer hours signing outside, so stick around until after the holiday party is over, and we will sign your hours. Let us know if there's any more questions, but without further ado, let's get this holiday party started.